Have you ever said yes to an in-person experience that changed the trajectory of your entire life? Lesbians, a few years ago, I went to a business conference that I could barely afford. Actually, I didn't afford it. I won the trip as an influencer. I think this was like 2019. I split a hotel room with a friend. I ate a lot of protein bars because I couldn't afford to go out. And at this time, I had a millionaire boyfriend. I hope this investment of my time would be worth it. Even though I found ways to save money, it was still expensive to me. It ended up changing everything. That weekend, I got to know my now bestie, Elena. She's from my hometown, but she was like, I'm going to this event if you're going to it. And I guess I influenced her at the time to go on the trip. We went on the trip and became best friends. I met a YouTube influencer that I had admired for years. Oh, my Annie. Annie, I miss you. And suddenly I wasn't just a fan, I was in her world. She actually let me stay at her house in Los Angeles for 10 days. What a saint. I didn't pay her a penny. I think I bought her some acai bowls or something. She let me stay with her. Just this random fan from Louisiana. She let me stay with her. Annie, you're a real one. But I got to see Annie's habits. And at the time, Annie told me how much money she was making online. And I was so inspired. And I was like, if she can do it, I can do this. I can do this. I remember her telling me the taxes she had to pay. And I was like, oh no, that's terrible. And then I thought, wait, if she has taxes to pay, that means she's actually making money. I cannot be broke too. At this point, I was doing social media strategy for people, very much underpricing myself, and had underpriced myself my entire life. And like, was going into panic attacks from managing 5 different accounts and just being so stressed and hardly getting paid anything, and like getting people results, making people money, but not getting paid anything. Anyway, back to the event. It's wild to see people online that you are so inspired by and then be actually in the same room as them and realize they're just humans too. They're just humans who are like 1 to 20 steps ahead of you, and you can be inspired by them, but they are real. Like their armpits stink when they dance too much too. It was such a fun, it was like a dance party event. It was actually Angie Lee's It Pays to Be Brave event, and that event just changed my life. At the end of the day, the people we look up to most, we belong in the same rooms as them. Like, there's nothing that made any of those women better than me or me better than them. And like being in the room makes you realize that anything's possible for you, which is what has inspired me to now do live events with the Queer Country Club, like getting all of these boss lesbians in the room and having that connection. Because I know what it was like to have sisterhood in a room and those connections that changed my life and that are still in my life. And that's what we do when we get together in Queer Country Club and we go to Canyon Ranch. And we have these luxury experiences together. We have these life-changing, spiritual, trauma-bearing, love-evoking conversations. If that version of me in 2019 could see the version of me that's leading high-level in-person retreats now, I don't even know if she'd believe it or if she thought it was like a fantasy film. I'm curious, have you ever been on an in-person experience like with people that you knew from the internet? And how did that go for you? Like, was it so cool to meet them in real life? Did it change your life? Like this one changed mine. It just made me believe in myself. I walked out of there different. I learned about manifestation on a new level, and I went and I manifested my reality. I started with the most basic level tools and grew myself from there. You had a moment like that. And if you haven't yet, I would love to invite you to my next retreat, or at least get on the wait list for it, because this is what women are saying about it. Like, I'm just gonna put the screenshot here. I'm so proud. I can't believe it's my reality now to create these experiences that just foster connection like no other, sisterhood like no other, and possibly meeting the lesbian love of your life. Love connections are possible. I will forever be grateful that I said yes to something that I didn't think I was ready for, that I didn't think I was good enough for, but I still walked into that room. And no matter what it is for you, whatever you dream of doing, wherever you dream of going, I pray that you take that step and you do it, because you never know how your life is gonna change and who you're gonna meet.